Hi guys, thank you so much for all those amazing messages and all your kind wishes. It's been just an amazing journey with this and we only going to get bigger and better. Thank you for all your support. Now, talking about Sindhi food, yes, I am actually putting out a lot of Sindhi recipes because people are coming and telling me that, you know what, your Sindhi food is just too good. Please do enrich us with your Sindhi food. Now, that's the reason why I thought, why don't I make this lovely, simple Mitha Chawal, that means sweet rice. Okay, now this sweet rice is actually called Tehri or Tahri or Tehri, which should not be confused with the one from UP. But it comes down from the same thing because when you see this, the dish which was introduced by the Mughals long back was something called Zarda Pulao, which is actually a saffron pulao which had sugar, jaggeries, dried fruits and nuts. Now in Sindhis we actually do it whenever a child is born, jab bhi mundan hota hai, there's always this Mitha Chawal given. But you know what, how we eat our Mitha Chawal? We actually eat it with sai bhaji. I've got a fantastic sai bhaji recipe. So you can understand the sweetness and the richness of the rice and the pungency and that whole ugly delicious flavor of the sai bhaji is absolutely bang on. So for this recipe, let's start. I've got with me about 250 to 280 grams of soaked rice. Okay, no sorry, it has been washed rice. It has been soaked for about 30 to 40 minutes and here we go. So we're going to start off with a big dollop of ghee in this. Now in this, what I'm quickly going to do is I am going to fry my cashew nuts, my almonds, miradraksh, okay, lovely. And I'm also going to add the dates in this, okay. So literally I'm frying the dates in this. Along with this, what I'm doing is I'm adding a little bit of saunf in this as well, okay, thoda sa. Beautiful. So ये थोड़ी सी हम fry कर लेते हैं. Beautiful. Not too much, just a little color on them. And then we're going to put it back inside as a garnish or while the rice is cooking, both are equally good. So as you know, nuts tend to burn very quickly, okay. Now literally there's enough fat in them for them to literally change color on their own with the heat as well. So you can see at this stage I'm taking everything out. Abhi hum डालेंगे इसमें दालचीनी. So a nice lovely cinnamon sticks. I just recently went to Sri Lanka. I bought some really nice cinnamon from there, yeah. So we've got our cinnamon there. I'm going to be adding a little bit of our saunf in this, to which I'm adding about 150 grams of sugar and I'm adding about 50 grams of jaggery in this, okay. Now, isko ab we're going to literally let this melt a little bit, thoda sa caramelization ho jayega. Okay, I'm just going to leave it here just like that, okay. So I like to use a combination of jaggery as well as sugar. Now the jaggery gives that really nice smokiness, that depth, a slight different color as well, okay. So I'm just going to let the sugar and the jaggery melt on its own. You're just going to make sure that you're keeping an eye out on this, okay. Perfecto. I've also got my rice which I have actually drained and kept in here, which I'm going to be adding next. Before that, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be adding a big pinch of elaichi ka powder, okay. Now I've got my elaichi powder. Also I've got one more thing, I've got my saffron here, okay. Now saffron, what I'm going to do is I'm putting my saffron in my mortar and pestle. I'm going to just put a slight pinch of salt in this, okay, just thoda sa. And I'm going to so I'm just going to literally maslofy, okay, this saffron here. And then we're going to be adding it into our rice much later. Nice. Next, we're going to be adding our rice to this. Okay, along with our saffron. Beautiful. And then we're going to be adding water to this. Beautiful. Now we're going to let this slowly simmer, okay, until the rice is beautifully cooked, and we have the most amazing tahri for you, and then we garnish it with some nuts. So rice has about 7-8 minutes to cook. I can already see that most of it is absorbed. Now I'm going to put all my dry fruits back in. Okay, it's getting really nice, lovely color, sweet, and with this, almost like with the sai bhaji, this is going to be a sensation. Wow, Mom, I love you, Mother. I just love you. Wow, now look at that now. Rich, almost like a caramel. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Now, this is what I call a true tahri. Now, a tahri like this, okay, if we added complete sugar, it's got a much lighter color. You have to caramelize the sugar. When you use organic jaggery, like I have used, and with a little bit of sugar, it gets a really nice brown color. Now, a lot of the tahris, where they add just plain white sugar and they don't want to use saffron, they use the jalebi color, the yellow-orange color. Well, this has no color. As you've seen, we are using top quality ingredients here. Okay, this is absolutely delicious. Now, a funny thing is, I think I must have mentioned it to you, this sweet rice is actually eaten on its own. Occasions like the marriage, the mundan, birthday. But guess what? The tahiri is also a great combination, especially at weddings, pujas and occasions, with sai bhaji. Now if you see sai bhaji, it's very alkaline. It's got lots of green leafy vegetables, okay? And it's got garlic, it's got this chana dal. So it's, I don't know how to explain to you, but that whole contrast of flavors, like one sweetness coming from the beautiful rice and that earthy, ugly, delicious sai bhaji. Oh my God. But listen, you have this recipe now. You have the sai bhaji recipe. Come on guys, I want a picture with both of them. And whoever sends me a really nice picture with the sai bhaji and tahiri, I promise you, you're going to get a beautiful gift from me, which I know you will love. Sorry, but I'm not going to tell you what the gift is, okay? But believe me, it's something to do with cooking, okay? That's a great hint, isn't it? So, this is the tahiri here. Sindhi sweet rice, tahiri, boom, ready.